Listen up.
This just in.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
All right, well, Dave Chappelle posted another, I don't know if you would call it a stand-up, but it's called Unforgiven, and it's about 20 minutes long, and he talks about the Chappelle show being on Netflix, but he wasn't getting any money from it. You know, he said that previously. Well, here's what he had to say.
I like working for Netflix because when all those bad things happened to me, that company didn't even exist. And when I found out they were streaming Chappelle's show, I was furious. So you know what I did? I called them and I told them that this makes me feel bad. And do you want to know what they did? They agreed that they would take it off their platform just so I could feel better. That's why I with Netflix.
Well, Netflix was smart to do that because they don't want to ruin any future business with Dave Chappelle.
Absolutely.
So that was a smart move.
Very smart move.
Yeah, they're in business with him now. So and it's interesting how he said that he approached them about it and how that happened, and he wants to make sure other people aren't watching it. You know, it's a weird thing because you want people to watch the show and appreciate it, but not when you're not getting money from it.
Well, you know, he asked a question in Unforgiven that I thought was a very fair question. He said, you know, what they're doing is legal because he did sign the contract, but is it right? That's a great question.
All right, here's what he had to say about the boycott.
I called my agent. I said, is there anything I can do about this show? And he said, no. If you want something done right, I guess you got to do it yourself. So I'm not going to the agents. I'm coming to my real boss. I'm coming to you. I'm begging you. If you ever liked me, if you ever think there was anything worthwhile about me, I'm begging you. Please don't watch that show. I'm not asking you to boycott any network. Boycott me. Boycott Chappelle's show. Do not watch it unless they pay me.
And you know what else is interesting? It does play on other things besides Netflix. You know, it's on HBO Max, and they are still streaming the show right now. And it's been on Comedy Central. It's been playing. So,
you know, another thing he said that stood out to me is when he compared it to Three Card Molly, and he said, you know, he realized he couldn't win at Three Card Molly because all of the people he thought was just innocent bystanders were all in on it.
Three Card Monty, that just happened to me.
Whatever.
I was like, what the hell is 3 Card Molly? I was like,
I don't know. He was taking drugs.
Whatever they did to rob people in New York. But that's something very important to look out for. You got to make sure that your lawyer, your agents, your management, you got to make sure they all aren't in cahoots with each other.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
All right. And in good news, it looks like Jeremiah has been taken off of a ventilator and he's starting to recover. So that's a positive thing.
That's great.
Yes, so let's hope that everything with that turns out okay. And now let's talk about Hitmaker, a.k.a. Young Berg. Now, he was on Drink Champs, and he had some things to say about Notori from Power and from 3LW and a past relationship that he says that they had that she says never happened. Well, when he was on Lip Service, here's what he had to say to apologize to Notori.
And myself, I would say, too, we didn't like that interview you just did. I think you could tell a story, but you don't have to say who it is.
After I did it, I literally hit Nori like, yo, I don't want this out. I don't want to come out. Please edit it. I will pay for whatever will go on. I felt bad about the fact, you know what I'm saying, after the fact. But I mean, you know, it is my truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't want it to come out like that. And I knew they was going to clip it up and make it like a thing like that. And I asked them not to, but they did it anyway. And I apologize once again to her. I wish it never came out. And I'm sorry about it, for real.
He said he asked Nori to take that out, right?
Yeah, he did say that he asked Nori to take it out. And actually, Nori said he wants to talk about that, too, because I guess he has his own side. After this interview came out, everybody hit me up.
We should call Nori.
Yeah, he asked for that to happen. So he did apologize to Notori, but it should have never happened. And I said, as I said before on The Breakfast Club, we didn't play the actual clip because it is disappointing to hear that. So
does Notori accept his apology?
I don't know if he's directly apologized to her, but I think she thought it was whack, and she said that she has never slept with him.
Oh, so he lied?
That's what she's saying, yes.
You said you didn't want to play the clip because why?
I just thought it was extremely offensive.
Oh. We should call Nori.
All right, well, that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.